home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let's keep those sticks moving.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Murray. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken at the 46. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Well, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They'll keep it on the ground. Myron. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. On 3rd down, to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete to Adams.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career.
And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Murray now. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Pierce going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they roll over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line.
Touchdown! John Mechie. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray changing the play.
26-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The Cardinals sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Myron.
And he'll take this down to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fair to say hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Stroud looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Eluding the pressure right.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Now you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20.
And down to the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it.
Touchdown, Texans. Paris Campbell, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Texans 21, Cardinals 10. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Murray on play action.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
It's caught here by Adams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Murray again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And Stroud now to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Being chased out left.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Again, it's Stroud.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But he just kept buying time
they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here goes Stroud again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Murray. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
We are good at doing this. We got this. Come on, man. Yes, let's go right now. Score these guys, man.
A final shot before break. Murray. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. He will return this from deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you give the football right back with another great opportunity.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the stills. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
It's caught at the wall, so unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Out right to Smith-Njigba. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. He finds Smith-Njigba.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. 23 yards the pickup there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Smith-Njigba with the ground.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And quickly, they get to the line.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Steps away to his left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well. That pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him on the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Touchdown! John Mechie, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cardinals 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On play action, it's Murray. Finding more on the outlet for the completion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Myrick. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
From the 46, here's second down and 3.
Play fake, Murray.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Murray.
That's complete to Mooney.
And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Murray looking to change the play here.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Myrick. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second and 1 at the 16-yard line.
On second down, Myrick. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. Now it's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Murray. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Touchdown, Cardinals. Devontae Adams with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Malone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Meanwhile, Stroud's this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud looking to throw. And it's caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they send a man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Murray off play action. Hard throw, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Malone. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Stroud now on 2nd down. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Houston.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Again, it's Stroud. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 3rd down and 6. Murray now. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. That one looks like he'll throw here. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one...
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down now, Myron. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing now is Murray. Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Looking deep here for Mechie.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And